Last month, I investigated and found lead in the water at a drinking fountain at Ohio's most important and historic building, the Statehouse. Since then, those who run our Capitol building have been investigating, finding lead in the water at that fountain and another one. Now the search is on for where that danger in the drinking water is coming from. Here we are in this room in the basement of the Ohio Statehouse. These are the fountains removed? Two drinking fountains. So this is what was bringing the water. Are disassembled, parts laid out. Brass fitting, plastic, aluminum. As the Capitol Square Review and Advisory Board looks for the source of lead. It doesn't seem like we're seeing lead in the fixture itself.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of it.
I triggered this search, sampling water here at the Capitol in April, discovering dangerous levels of lead in the water from this drinking fountain on the first floor of the Senate building. Do they have a problem at the Statehouse now?
Our results would say yes.
Lead is a problem because it's a major health threat to children's brains and nervous systems, which, according to the CDC, can slow down growth and development, damage hearing and speech, cause behavior problems, and make it hard to pay attention and learn. My NBC4 investigation caused the Capitol to cut the water. You're shutting down the fountain.
Instantaneously right now.
And test all the drinking fountains. Most were clear, but the board found elevated levels of lead at the same drinking fountain where I discovered lead, and in another fountain one floor up. These parts appear to prove the fountains themselves are not the source. I got a chance. Let me get my light. To peer behind the walls. Okay. Wow. At the old plumbing. See it? That's copper. Copper line. But I zoomed in on this. If you look in there, and I'll zoom in, that's what I'm interested in. Before a federal ban in 1986, most solder had lead. There's only one way that lead could be a part of this, and that's in the solder.
It's entirely possible. That's why we're trying to figure it out.
Until the Statehouse figures it out, two drinking fountains will remain off the wall and out of service. Is it possible that these will stay out of service forever?
It's entirely possible. Absolutely.
I'll stay on top of all the fallout from my NBC4 investigation. Now, coming up in an hour, you asked me to test your water. And for many of you who contacted me, I did just that. And I found even more lead in one of our communities. I'll tell you where as I continue getting the lead out. Coming up on NBC4 at 6.